Aw man, I remember this day like it was yesterday. My two best buddies were driving me to the village because I had to get the president's daughter again. But when we arrived, something was off. And no, it wasn't that the driver didn't give me a goodbye hug. It was different. Well, what was different, you may ask? Well, when I reached into my back pocket, it wasn't a pistol. It was a broken butterfly. Now, why did the president only equip me with a broken butterfly? I'm not too sure. But I walked up to this dude's house to see if he'd give me any information about the president's daughter. I walk up to his house, go up his cute little steps, and into his house without knocking. And to my surprise, there's actually somebody in here. So, I'd call out for him.
Excuse me, sir?
He doesn't respond, so I do the only reasonable thing and walk up to him directly. I pull out my sick photo of the president's daughter to tell him about her.
I was wondering if you might recognize a girl in this photograph.
But to my surprise, he only compliments my YouTube channel. So,
Sorry.
I say thank you, and before I could leave, he grabs an axe and tries to split my skull in half. I tell him to freeze, but he never listens. So, that's when I blow him up with a broken butterfly. Now, I think the bullet that ruptured his skull was a little too loud for the neighbors because they started getting a little rowdy. But then, I hear the truck smash into my best friends. This makes me angry. So, I pull out my broken butterfly and I get ready for battle.
Shit.
I'd put down the phone because there's no time for rest. Take this dude's money and with my adrenaline pumping, jump out the window to kill the Ganados. I move over here, then pull out my knife and grip it with all my strength to make sure they feel all the pain of it. I wait for this dude to attack, then epically dodge him to slice him in the neck and then kick him, breaking his spine on impact. Wait for this guy too, and then shank him to death. The other guy's gone up because I only broke his spine a little. He gets a cheeky slice on me, so I try to knife him, but he has epic dodging skills too. But not as good as me. Then I proceed to murder him. I take his doubloons and then I hear a little dog. So I run up to the dog and you already know we have to free him because he's the best dog in the world. So I free his little leg from the trap and proceed with my day, like always. Now before this challenge gets any further, let me explain the rules. Broken butterfly and knife only. Grenades only if I really have to. And note, this is a New Game Plus because you can't get the broken butterfly till the castle. The only benefits in New Game Plus is extra health and money, but all the money I bought stuff at the beginning of the game to make it so I don't have any money to buy anything. So with that being said, let's just continue with the challenge now that you guys know the rules of the challenge. So I was continuing on with my journey, and then I found this little dude. He was getting rowdy, so I dodged him again and proceeded to shank him to death. I looked to see if he had money, but he didn't. So I ran up the hill into this little house. I checked to see if there's anybody in there, but there wasn't. So I just took their boxes instead. They had some money, more money, and even some plants. Then I ran down to see where the village is, and there's these two Ganados waiting for me. One tried to attack me, so I kicked him and his friend. Now, I was looking for his friend on the ground, but I couldn't find him until he started to get up. He scared me pretty badly, but no worries. I dodged him and proceeded to murder him. Perfect. I was running down the bridge because I didn't want to kill any more people. But then, I found another person's house. I looked to see if they were home again, and they were. I wanted to say hi, but he tried to attack me. So, in self-defense, I had to kill him. And then, also in self-defense, I took all his stuff in his house. Now, we're running down to the village. Now, you may be asking me, what epic strategy do you use use for the village since you only have 5 bullets in your magnum and a knife? Well, allow me to show you my epic strategy. It involves running behind here, grabbing this herb, okay, this is all part of the strategy. Running all the way over here, going past every single ganado I see, and wait for it. Here it comes, the epic part of the way of doing this strategy, climbing up here and waiting there for the rest of the village part. Now this takes a long time, so I'll just speed it up. Wait for... So finally, after all that waiting, it's time for bingo. All the old ganados look at the bell because they know what time it is. They want to get there fast so they can get those bingo numbers. Sadly, Leon wasn't invited. We all know that bingo is his favorite thing to play. He loves going out at night with some old people and running up some bingo. So that's why, when everyone was going, he looked around to see if anyone would invite him to play bingo.
Where's everyone going? Bingo?
So with a devastated Leon, he just didn't care and he was gonna go there by himself. But to go there, he had to go through the farm. So next time you'll see the devastating farm. I'm sorry that this video was a little shorter. I was kind of busy today and I really didn't have a lot of time to edit it. But I promise part 2 is going to be a lot longer than this one. This one was just a little test to see, because I haven't really made a video like this, but I'm definitely going to be making a part 2 that's going to be way longer. So if you want to see that, make sure you like and subscribe. See y'all later.